Everybody, welcome. Happy Friday. Not sure we're going to find any trades today. I'm Rob Booker, best-selling author of Adventures of a Currency Trader and Trading by Faith. It's nice to see you here. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the views. Thanks for all the subscribes. Don't forget, I'm currently running a subscriber drive on YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button on youtube.com/RobBooker. And hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I go live or publish new stuff. And I published 2 videos yesterday, how to go pro, and then also how I dealt with a nasty bad trade. Shows you some chart tactics and some techniques. I hope that's helpful, and I hope you loved it. Like I said, I'm not sure we're going to get a trade today. We're going to certainly look for one. So we are going to give that a chance. And we're also going to go over to the whiteboard and walk through some important principles. Also, little housekeeping here. Housekeeping. Brand new class comes out Monday. Probably I'll email you 732 times about it, and I'm probably going to mention it all next week. And I'm going to put it on sale, excuse me, and make it as affordable as possible. Sorry, I got something in my throat. It might be a human. I did just drink one of those human drinks or whatever. Okay, welcome. Glad to see you here. Let's take a look at the charts. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure we're going to see any trades this morning. The 5-minute chart is off to the right. Our binary options, which expire in 2 minutes, are here in the middle. Our dollar Swiss sell trade actually was profitable. That was nice. 122.19. It's probably going to close above 122.19. That seems completely reasonable. But we'd have to look at this. We can risk 93 to make 7. That seems like it's a terrible idea. We'll move this over so you can see it. It's ridiculous. Never going to do that. I think we might go above 112.23. No. We're going to go above 112.27. No. How's the pound looking? Yeah, that might jump up a bit. How's the euro looking? Ooh, bullish divergence. Happy days are here again. Oh, mama. Now this could be very interesting. Look at this bullish divergence over here, and we were oversold. Gosh, I'd love to see the euro jump up a bit on the very next. And on the very next candle. Let's see here. Could we go above 1.1550 on the next one? Yeah, we could. 1547. We'll see what new contracts open up here in the next few moments. And I'm going to move my screen over to the right a little bit so my little head down here doesn't get in the way of anything. I think we might see some bullish movement. We could actually, yeah, this is nice. I like this. Actually take a quick look with 14 seconds left to go at the Australian dollar. Wow, the euro is dropping. The Australian dollar, US dollar is rising. That's weird. Okay, here's the euro. What do we got? 1553? No. 1549? Yes. How cheap can we get these? 1553, 1549. Risk $4 or $5 to make 90. We'll take that every time. See if that jumps up a bit. 1549. That has to rise a little bit more. That's risk 17 to make 82. Risk 15. Yeah, I'll take one of those. That's the maximum. That's the maximum that I'd like to spend on a trade. I also have an open trade here on the euro yen. I want to show you those trades again because it wasn't really. Maybe you couldn't see it very well, and I want to zoom in here. So there is, right here, there's the screen for pulling up and doing a trade. And the maximum I want to buy something for is about 15. Okay, things are moving nicely. Do you notice that? I think these should be profitable. or they were momentarily. Oh yeah, for a minute there they were profitable. Now what I like to do with 3 minutes left to go is at least put in a limit to get out of these. Like if this was already profitable, then I wouldn't worry about putting a limit order in, but they're not already profitable. So I kind of want to get out of this anything I can get. So I paid for this one $4.25. If I could sell it for, I don't know, if I could sell it for $6.25, I think I'd be super happy. So I'll place the order for that. And then this one, $15.49, I paid $15 for that. And if I could sell that for, you know, you shouldn't, I could have also hedged all this by selling one of these, like a $15.37. Not going to do that. I just have no interest in that whatsoever. Okay, limit order with 2 minutes left to go. If this were already profitable with 2 minutes left to go, I wouldn't have any concern about leaving the trade on. But I spent a little bit more than lately than I have on this trade. Look how cheap this one is. Ooh, holy moly. Oh, look at that go. Well, I guess I could have sold that one off, the $15.37. That would have been a quick win. Growl, $15.45 with 2 minutes left to go. It's never going to go 9 pips up now. I'm only going to get myself another chance here, and then we'll just let it, you know, like Elsa on Frozen, we'll just let it go. I don't even need to put a limit order in on this other trade because it's irrelevant now. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it on this contract. Maybe we'll have a brief moment of conversation here. So yesterday and the day before that, of course, we've been talking about spending the least amount of money possible to get into a trade, and I think nothing is more important than that. And today here you saw me spend $15. That's about the most that I want to spend to initiate one of these trades. That's about the top of what I want to spend. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hey everybody. Let's see here. Ooh, I'm getting all kinds of warning on wrong keyframe intervals. Sure, I'll buy some transcoding hours. Oh, you're going to send me a code to do that? I don't know. Hopefully it's all looking okay on your end, everybody. You know? I use Restream, for those of you that haven't ever heard of it. I use Restream to stream these things live. Oh, it may never have gone live at all. Huh. All right, well, it's possible that this never went live. Didn't receive the code. I guess we'll just type it in here. Yeah, I hope we went live. Oh, we did. Okay, good. Yeah, everything looked a little bit messy there. All right, we're going to get a new contract. Let's pull this up. Thanks for bearing with me there. I got all these warnings on my transcoding stuff, on my streaming stuff. Okay, $15.37. That's too expensive. $15.41. Yeah, we can go above $15.41. I'll pay $14 to make 85. See if that can go. See, all we got to do now is go above $15.41. Right there. That seems completely reasonable with price down in the dumps here, bullish divergence, broke the lows. Maybe we'll come back up a bit. That seems completely reasonable. I could hedge it with something inexpensive below $15.29 if the floor just drops out of this thing. Like, this is what I could have done a moment ago. Risk $3.75 to make 96 in case it just drops a long way. Our $15.41 is already profitable. That's beautiful. You can see that right here. I spent $14 for this, so I don't necessarily want to hold this open unless it goes profitable within the first 3 minutes. So I need this to be a profitable trade within the first 3 minutes or so. My wife ran 3 more miles today. Talking about you now. Yeah, I mean, she ran 17 miles this week. That's just amazing. It's fantastic. All right, 1539, 1539. Come on, can I see 1540? Can we get higher? Can we get up here? Oh, I'd like to be paid back for all these trades I took today. That would be beautiful and wonderful. Yeah, my wife has a podcast now. For anyone who's interested, you just go to nickybooker.com and click on podcasts at the top of the page. You can listen on iTunes and everywhere else that excellent podcasts are listened to. Oh man, we are, with 2 minutes left to go, this may go into profit. And if it goes into the money with 2 minutes to go, then I want to keep the trade open completely. If it doesn't go into the money in the next few seconds here or whatever, then I don't want to do that. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. This is up 38. This is fantastic. Expires in, it doesn't tell me how long away this is from expiration. Do you notice this? It's all messed up. There's no expires in up here at the top. That's a little bit odd. We need to go back up above 1541. I would take $40, $50 on this trade. I would take that. Yeah, I would take this. Put a market order in, $40. Oh, look at this, $50. With 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go, we could get the maximum available amount of money on this. This is absolutely glorious. 1542, 1542, 15. You know, $55 for a few minutes of work is not bad. All right, we're just going to take the money, and we'll jump around here over to the whiteboard and maybe have a little conversation about what I think, you know, where I think we're going and what I think we're doing here. So I have a couple of crazy ideas, and I'm perfectly willing to be wrong about these crazy ideas. I'll be right back for just a second. I'm going to grab the little device. I use an iPad to manage my live stream. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Some of you are interested in all this technology stuff. So this is I use a Sling Studio setup, and I run the camera angles and everything from a little iPad. And what I use is up there, right here actually, this is a Sling Studio. So I use that to connect a bunch of cameras all in one room up to each other, and then I can broadcast to Restream, and then Restream can broadcast to Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube all at the same time. Pretty cool, right? Okay, here's what I think. Here's where I think we're going. You know, like the roadmap on my goals and everything. So if you have trading goals or you have life goals, I want to speak to you for a few moments about those things. So if you're not interested in goals or success or whatever, then fine, weirdo. That's perfectly fine. All right, so there's, inside of this video, I have a couple of confessions to make, and then a couple of other things. So number one, I'm still running the same robot in essentially the same way as I always have. And that's not going to stop. I said 2 years ago it wasn't going to stop, and it's still not going to stop. And a confession to make is I don't hold my losing trades open for very long at all anymore. I'm trying to close things down really quickly. And so there's going to be a lot more videos on the channel about closing robot trades quickly, taking a bunch of robot trades, and so forth. And if you don't like robots, then you can just skip those videos on all of these channels. Here's another confession. I have come to somewhat hate live instant interruption chat and favor instead longer format, deep, thoughtful conversation. So I am thinking, for those of you that are members, I am thinking about, because I don't participate as much anymore, I am thinking about changing this instant chat into something more like aligned with a project management software where there is real-time chat in it, but then there are sections and conversations and problems to solve and collaborations going on. So there's deep work going on, and then some results posted about that deep work and some thoughtful conversation about that, rather than just instant chatting all day long. Anyway, that's on my mind. I'm just telling you what's on my mind. The next thing is some kind of really aggressive risk, I don't know, like what I want to call it, risk reward trading. I did this a long time ago. So some of you said you liked trading stories. Long time ago, in 2007, 2008 or so, you know, I would take 500 and then I would take that account to 0. And then I would take another 500 and take that account to 0. And then I would take another account and take it to 0. And then one of those would get to 1,000, and then get to 2,000, and then get to 3,000. And my friend Kurt and I would do this. He was better at it than I was. Kurt eventually, he ended up with like $2,800, and he eventually turned that into, I don't know, it was like $73,000. And then a lot of you know this story already, and then he took that $73,000 back down to $2,800 and never withdrew any of that money. But I've been thinking lately it would be fun, especially since we're trading some of these binary options on the platform, it would be fun to see, you know, I started with 500 a couple of months ago, or a month ago, and I'm at like, you know, something like 1,900 right now. And I was thinking, what if I didn't take any of those profits out? What if we had some fun with that and we saw, you know, if I said, okay, I'm willing for this to go to 0, but what if we could try to aggressively grow that together? That's what this next class is all about, that's coming out. That's going to be super inexpensive. And I was thinking about that. So I don't know if it interests you, but if you're on Facebook or if you're on Periscope or if you're on YouTube and you want to leave a comment, on YouTube, the real-time chat, I'm missing all of that right now. So I can't see any of that right now. So maybe after the video's over, you can post a comment in it. Or if you can just jump over to Facebook, you could leave a comment there. But I'm thinking about that. And I know that's not for everyone. And I know that might not be appealing to some of you here. But I mean, there is something enjoyable about having an outlet for being aggressive and trying to, in a organized, strategic fashion, grow something quickly. And I said yesterday, you know, going pro is all about growing slowly and whatever else. And I've got that going on already with the robots. I have that slow growth already happening here. So I thought, you know, maybe as a companion to that, or as an outlet for all of my, you know, desire to be more aggressive on stuff and take more risk, maybe we could have something that's going on a simultaneous track where we do that. My friend Boris calls it the garbage account. You know, the account where you're like, you know, That's the garbage can, where you just you throw all of those trades that are impulsive and emotional and whatever else, and we could we could use this $1,900 account as the garbage account or whatnot, and see where we go with that. So if that's interesting to you, you can reach out to me and let me know. Of course, I'm always interested to hear from you. Also, like I said, I'm thinking about, this is really important. If you're a lifetime member and you're watching, I'm really thinking about switching all, this giant real-time chat room. You can have it if you want it. If one of our members just wants it, I would just turn it over to you and you can just have it and you could manage it. But then I would move my work with one real-time chat channel to something more like like a project management, with projects going on to answer questions about trading issues and have more of a deep, thoughtful conversation where I'm not going to miss something if I just burn out on it for a couple of days. Remember, I've been doing this for 18 years and I've been working with traders for like 16 years. And so, if I don't change things around every once in a while, I feel like I'm stalling. And I know that's a personal weakness. I said this was going to be a confession. I know it's a personal weakness, all right? So I get it. But I need to think of trading in terms of, like 6-week projects at a time, rather than one never-ending stream of conversation where I can't even find something that was said 3 months ago. I need to change that over. And if one of you here wants to raise your hand and say, yeah, I want the real-time chat room, you could just have it, like I said. And we won't be doing that immediately or anything like that. That won't be, tomorrow. It'll be like Monday. No, I'm just kidding. It won't even be Monday. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking. And I love you, You knew that already. You knew that I care about you. All right, let's move the camera around here. Let's take a look at the charts and see what would have happened if we had kept that trade. Zooming in here. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks like it works pretty well. I'm going to take a look at all of your comments and chats and whatnot. I love that you can hear me, but you can't see me right now. Isn't that pretty funny? I'm just going to stay off to the side here so you can't even, you don't even know what's going, what's happening. All right, what's the deal here on those trades that we took? Oh, that would have closed. Oh, that would have been a full win. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'll show you the chart. That trade we took earlier would have been the max profit. We took some profit, but it closed up here a little bit high. All right, thanks for being here. I'll check the comments, I'll check the stream, I'll check everything. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And all brand new, way cool stuff is coming on Monday. There will be a deadline on signing up for that class at the discount, so don't forget, once you see the email, jump in. If you're a lifetime member, of course, it's free. I'll see you later, everybody.